What's going on, YouTube? I just wanted to make an update. I released a guide yesterday on my strategy for Trial of the Ancestors, but it seems that with the update, we had to make some changes and kind of change up our strategy a little bit. On the front end, obviously, we're going to still kind of see who can we get some monsters or some defenders from right away. And then we also want to see what do we have a lot of currency available, what tribes, so that we can get some of the more powerful monsters. So we have a lot of the Valaco, we have the few of the Ngamahu tribe, um, and then that's about it. Oh, and then there's some of this stuff here. So we'll go ahead and we'll start here, try to stack some of this currency. I have found that your defenders have become more powerful now, as they seem to rush over and want to destroy your totems much more quickly now than they used to. So the first couple rounds you can play fairly similarly to before, where we just kind of do some damage in the mid. Even though, as you can see, they're already back here on my stuff. They come straight back now and start destroying totems, and they seem to be able to destroy them pretty effortlessly for the most part. So, we end up playing a lot more defense than we did in the previous strat. So as you can see, we're going to risk it, take it, and now we have to get straight back because they're back here destroying all of our stuff. So they seem to do this very, very quickly now. And it's rough. So we're going to try to just basically at this point keep our flankers alive and let them do their thing while we play defense. This seems to be the best strat now. You die a lot more than you did previously, so but it's just kind of the way that it has to be. They rush over and destroy totems very, very quickly now, and there's just not much you can do about it. So it's essentially the opposite of the last video that I made, where we were just running straight to the back, destroying the defenders, and once the defender totems were done, you were pretty much free to just destroy the rest of the totems without any problems. So again, we're gonna save comb just because, and this might be a risk that might be a bad idea, but we're gonna try to save up for a Caldera Ravager, and then so that we can have a more powerful defender. We'll see if it's a bad play or not. Honestly, we're just gonna go straight back to, or you know what? Let's do this. Go here, 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 here. They have no defenders, so this shouldn't be too bad. In fact, we'll leave the escort and just go attackers and flankers. Oi, just dashed right into that. And what I will say is, in the last video, I was explaining that the spear dancers are they were a nightmare, and they're still tough, but they did nerf them a little bit, so they're not, there's one right there, they're not quite, they still one-shot you, but they don't have the dash distance that they had, and I don't know if they have the same amount of damage. Maybe some things will be able to deal with that a little bit now. I still get one shot by them, but maybe, as you can see again, so as you can see, I take a lot more deaths now with this strategy, but it's just you still are able to win. If you try to push to the other side right away, you will lose far more rounds. And it's like, there are times where you can get back there, where you can get back there and kind of do the old strategy and destroy a defender totem, but you typically 80% of your time is now spent on your side defending your totems, or just even keeping everything busy so that you can it is what it is. Honored Sage. But yeah, improving your defenders is more important now than it was previously. Take a Riptide. Alright, so let's see here. And again, if you didn't watch my previous video, I typically don't focus on the rewards. I check for div cards and divines and stuff, but otherwise it's purely based on, put you here, So now they have Ravagers and all this kind of stuff. So this will be more difficult. Once they start getting the more powerful attackers and stuff, it becomes a lot more difficult to win your rounds. But they only have one defender back there. It looks like we're already on it. I might even go help with that real quick just so we can get it done. Now that and here comes a Spear Dancer. Some coffee, man. Stressing me out. They're on my totem. Perfect. Hopefully my defenders can step up, because if they destroy my totem, that'll be the end of it, most likely. So now, again, that makes me a little nervous. So we'll probably stay over here now for a while until they can get 2 or maybe 3 more totems down on the other side. So see, they seem much more aggressive now. I didn't really notice that. I looked through the patch notes. I didn't really notice anything along those lines, but it feels like the AI is a little bit more intelligent now than it was previously. Or at least they're, they typically will push back to defenders right away, like similar to how this strategy that, we as players would use for a long time. And like we're just kind of required to stay over here now and defend our side, and we still get one shot nonstop, even more so. But it looks like we're going to be okay on this one. Hopefully we get offered something a little more powerful than what we have. We have a Riptide and a couple Tide Callers and stuff, which are good, but they're not super powerful. Let's see what we got here now. War Caller. Still no Ravager. You know what? We can buy another Suicide Bomber. We'll just commit to him. See, again, there's just not much being offered up here. There's no more green currency. Perfect. So we'll go back to Gamahu, Field Master, Fire Breather. Now we'll just kind of put... I honestly think that I used to think that escorts were kind of one of the more powerful ones, and I think they still are if you have powerful defenders there, but I think that they're less important now. Your flankers are as they were still your most important piece previously, but it's even more so now. So you want your flankers to be powerful or have, good mechanics or whatever the case is. So so that they can get some things done back there. We're going to come help. Oh, wow, I dashed into her. Okay, so as you can see, Spear Dancer is still pretty good. I'm not going to head over yet until I can do a little bit more damage over here. Alright, we seem to be holding off pretty good over there. Hindered by something. Probably going to get off-screened, and I do. That's the way it goes. However, this round should be okay. They have no defenders left. We have a lot of totems. We should be alright here. I think this was their death's guide, so we'll have to, once the rest of these get sorted out, we'll deal with her. Or is that her right there? No, that's the boss. Alright. This lady, man, she's hucking those things clear across the map. No, I'm standing on the thing there. Yeah. See, and now they used to stay on your side, even when you know, you were destroying their totems, but they seem to the boss and whatnot seems to come back now when you start, you know, kind of tearing things down and destroying their totem. All right, so let's go corrupt this into a level 4 real quick. All right, level 3, yep, and level 4. Nope, level 2, fuck yeah. All right, perfect. That's what we wanted. Riptide. Oh, Frenzy Monger's nice. And, oh, Caldera Ravager. So we are going to, we have 925, we need 200. Where can we get this from? We can get it from here. We can get it from here. Alright, so we'll get rid of you. Get rid of you. And now that's pretty good. That'll be real helpful. And then Akoya. I don't think there's anything we can do here. We'll leave that for now. Alright, none of this really matters too much. So we'll just probably go Kiaho. We'll keep Caldera. Or you know what? We'll go this, this, this. Alright, let's try this now. Now we have some powerful defenders and attackers and stuff, so we should be okay, but we'll see. Still going to want to spend some time over here so that they can't get too aggressive on our stuff. Because it does seem like, and I could be wrong here, but it seems like they target some of the more powerful monster totems when they can. I don't know. Jeez, the turtle's going crazy. He definitely did not used to do that. And that cold smoke he blows is crazy too, so that might be a problem. Alright, we're going to play old strat, come back here and grab some totems, and let them take a couple of our attackers. Now I think we're all good, honestly. So this kind of worked on the old strat a little bit. We just spent a little bit of time getting some damage down, doing some kiting and stuff, and now we're able to just kind of run over here and just get more totems than them. Alright, so she'll be done in a sec. Alright, quick round. So it does seem like the more powerful defenders and monsters and stuff are far more valuable than they were previously. So buy a little snack here. I think that's it. Maybe they have something. No. Alright. So let's swap out. I guess I didn't really need the Thunderbird. Go here. We can go here. We actually have a pretty good composition here, so we'll give our Frenzy Monger some extra life. And they seem to be short-handed, so hopefully hopefully this should be pretty easy. We're pretty overpowered. If I can stay alive, we should be all good. There you go. So I think we've already taken one attacker. If we can get a couple more, we should be... Oh, wow, perfect. Knock me back. See, it was almost better when it was a surprise. But see, it starts to change real quick. So they've already destroyed my Frenzy Monger, a couple attackers. You know, they come over here and do damage really, really quickly. So we need to try to stay alive for a second here, or we will lose this, even though I think we have a better comp, and we started out up on totems. Focus up a little bit here. Oh no, our Frenzy Monger's still there. See, man, they're just back here like crazy. We're going to try to get back and do a little bit of damage while we can. Oh, the bird. Alright, we're going to stay on defense now for real. Otherwise, it'll be a problem. Honestly, probably should have just let... I think Caldera Ravager might honestly be better as a defender now. Okay, so we're pretty much done now. But... as you can see, the strat is very different now than it once was. Prior to this, if you watched my video yesterday, now you can kind of see you just have to do things a little bit differently now. And I hope this video was helpful. Who would have guessed? And a bunch more whack stuff, and we're out. But so that's it, guys. If this was helpful, let me know. The strategy again is essentially the exact opposite, where now instead of just rushing the back line of theirs, you can bop in real quick, but typically you're going to spend more than 50% of your time defending your own totems. I'll make another one. It does seem like putting more powerful defenders in is helpful. A couple rounds ago, I did use a Ravager in the defensive line, and it felt really good back there, just keeping him back there, when previously I liked having them as an escort. It seemed to work okay there, but it seems that as an escort, your monsters get caught up in chasing you more than kind of getting things done. So just having bodies with you, I think, is fine for escort now, and then having powerful, tanky things be your defenders and your flankers, and then attackers. Again, I think the suicide bombers still are my favorite for that. And yeah, so that's it now for now, guys. So please like and subscribe if this was helpful. Sorry I released 2 of these back to back. I didn't even know they were going to release an update. And things changed so drastically. I thought it would be okay to leave, just be like, oh no, that's my strategy. But my strategy from the last video that seemed perfect now does not really work very often, and is difficult. So I hope this is helpful, and take it easy, guys. Again, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.